Premier, there's been quite a bit of concern that with the transit referendum that it may be in danger of defeat. Do you share that concern? Are you intending to do anything yourself to get involved to help the yes side or to educate voters, as the Surrey Board of Trade CEO suggested today?
Well, I think the people that are expressing concern about the process, who say that there shouldn't be a referendum, are people who are concerned that they won't get the answer that they want. But, we're doing a referendum because I want to find out what people want. I want to know what the residents of the Lower Mainland want. And so I've been straight up about it. I'm going to be voting yes. I live in Vancouver, and I'm going to be affected by this. My son is going to be affected by it as a transit user. I want to make sure that we have clean air and low congestion, so I'm going to vote for it. But individuals will make their own choice about that. And this is the mayor. TransLink belongs to the mayors. These decisions belong to the mayors, and they're the leaders of this. And so, I think with people like Linda Hepner and Gregor Robertson really having front row seats, I think the prospects for the yes side are good. But we'll see.
Premier, the property transfer tax, what would be the dynamic for whether the government could afford to get rid of that? You talked in your speech about it, did you? Can you afford to do it and keep the deficit / surplus?
Not today.
What would have to happen? What do you see looking ahead? You've got a spending plan for a few years. What do you see looking ahead possibly to the election year in 2017 would have to happen so you could follow through on that promise?
It isn't currently in the fiscal plan. So I wouldn't, Ian, I wouldn't characterize it as a promise. I would say it's something that we'd like to do. It's just not, a promise is something that we believe we can do. We don't know that we can do it yet. It's $1 billion in revenue for government. And so in order to chop $1 billion in revenue out of the government either needs to be $1 billion smaller, taxes need to be $1 billion more elsewhere, or there needs to be $1 billion in new revenue from economic growth. That can happen over time. So, I think we can get out there and start really attacking taxes, making life more affordable for people, especially new home buyers, over time as the economy grows. So that's what we're working on. Let's get this economy growing.
So we'll go